Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is One of One, but you can call me Seven, and today we're playing Project Eden's Garden. So for those of you who don't know, Project Eden's Garden is a fan-made game that is inspired by the Danganronpa series that I've been following for about a year and a half now, something like that. And they just released the prologue for the game probably 30 minutes ago. People are really excited. This has been probably one of the most anticipated they call it fangan, one of the most highly anticipated fan-made Danganronpa games in a long while. So I'm really excited to play it. I'm excited to see all the work that the team has put into it. So let's go. Logic difficulty. Oh yeah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Danganronpa it's a visual novel, and it's based around a killing game. It puts a bunch of students, usually, I don't think that that's the case this time, but into a situation where they all have to kill each other. I mean, that's basically the gist of it. And you guys will see how the gameplay unfolds, but there's a reason for these difficulty settings. So I think we're gonna go with mean because we're gamers, and that's how we roll. I like the sounds that the UI make. Oh man, am I gonna have to do this? Alright, fine. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
There we go, guys. You won't have to listen to my voice anymore.
Prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched. I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose.
Oh, you don't want it to be your whole personality, Damon.
Among
I don't know about that.
Mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
Oh, is there? To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that was awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I have accomplished more than most people could even dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. And there he is. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected. At least, not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life. The start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
See, it's already going wrong. For those of you who know how Danganronpa works, it's already gonna go wrong. We all know. Oh boy.
Look, someone else is here.
Hi guys.
Huh? Someone else?
Look at all the people.
Hey, hey, welcome to the Eden's Club.
Oh boy.
Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
I guess. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. I don't know. They don't look that strange. I guess. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. Guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy!
Ooh, me? No, it couldn't be me.
Over here!
Hi! Hello! Hello! Can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool. So, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Come on, Damon! Don't be like that, dude. Sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. Damon!
Howdy.
Not cool. Excuse me, but you don't happen to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Jeez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Not a clue, but you can try looking for... The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. Hey man, it's not weird for someone to be twice your size, okay? It's okay if you're a short king, just admit it. It's fine. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Sniff, sniff. Somebody's smelling something. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing? After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right. Oh, you love to hear it.
Boy!
Huh? The air?
Black.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it? Kinda chemical-y. It's almost like it's coming from
What about...
that bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end of the car.
Well, shoot.
Oh shoot, you mean this one right next to me?
Let me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope. It was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. That's not a good idea. Shouldn't do that.
Great!
Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Just feel kinda sleepy. Let's go!
Almighty!
Whoa.
Shit.
Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who'd been staring at me earlier.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Sleepy time for everyone involved. Let's go! It's all popping off! Someone get help!
For real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
Oh, hey guys. This guy's got a voice on him. I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but
Bad news.
no, sir. Car's locked up as tight as a prison.
Come off the grass.
But oh, she's British! But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good. A girl, everyone's passing out. Something to do with the bag that we... The air around me had grown thick with a strange pungent smell. I I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh God, no, don't. As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then darkness. There was nothing. Yeah, baby! Vows Moments by Stitches and Needles! Let's go! Oh boy. What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Oh? Huh? It's a girl! It's a girl! Could it be that no, she's not dead. Yeah, she's still breathing, Damon. Come on, man. So she's asleep, just like I was? Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Still out, huh? Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Gee, I wonder, Damon. Damn it, do I actually have to? Oh, I was just testing you.
Huh?
Of course you were. Why not? Testing me? To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that almost seemed familiar. Is it time to look around? Oh, not yet. Wait, that's it. She was on the train I boarded. Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black.
Right.
Right. Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same. But whose bag was it? Why do they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised a hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a watch? Oh, are they branding already? Are they sponsored by Amazon or Apple? Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well?
You tell me. It appears you have one as well. Ah, so this is going to be our main menu, I think. At those words, I looked down at my hand.
What the?
Yeah, it's on your wrist. Yes, sir. Nothing at all. Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist. Nice.
How humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit. What's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
Look.
You can touch the screen, though.
Eh?
See? Like this. She tapped the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Oh, so like a watch.
Correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So...
Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
She said it herself.
Eh?
I don't have to. Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. Damon, don't need to act like this, buddy. I don't like this attitude, my friend. You guys are obviously in a bad situation. You're gonna need to work together. Can't say I'm liking the arrogance from you, brother. Okay. I want to look at this watch. Ooh. There's nothing on the watch. This is sad. Camera. Get a camera. Huh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed? It seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You notice that camera too?
Yeah.
Really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? Doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. If someone is watching us, it's possible they're the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. Might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nothing in here but junk. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water puts me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. Room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? She jumped off the platform we were standing on and into the water.
Can't you see?
Exploring? You're not worried about the generator? Look at the light bulb I threw into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. Okay, Damon. There's a vent. We'll be on the other side. Yeah, let's look
Listen to
through.
me.
Make some physical effort. Like
Well?
what? Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
Oh, Damon, come on. It's too early to be this uncooperative. Give you a boost so you can look through the
Fair.
window. Shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it? What do you mean,
I'm
Eva?
okay.
Let's look through.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Ooh. Another vent and a room just beyond it. Both these vents are in the way. Notice there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? I pulled as hard as I could. And we got it open. There was something peeking out in the very corner of the room. A person's legs? Oh yeah! Nah, he's dead. Or whoever it is, this person's dead. Let's go. Let's get into the room. Let's find this dead body. I'll confirm the choice with you, just in case you get any second thought. Don't like that the narrator or the help dialogue referred to itself in the first person. I'm all good with that. Oh, with an equally derelict hallway. Old, matted color with nothing else to them. There was one thing that stood out. Looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. There's an exit right around the corner. Don't go running off without me.
Huh?
I already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them? You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on. Your best efforts?
So,
Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure I can believe that.
listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying. This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff.
That's...
It's the truth.
I'll be the judge of that. Oh, the sensitivity is so high. Oh my god. There's no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. Okay, look. Look, I'm a gamer. Gamers look in places. Leave me alone. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceiling. I can only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. Oh wait, are there 15? 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Okay, there are 16 rooms. Nice-oo. This is probably where we're going to be staying. Woohoo! Oh, God. It's probably over here. This must be the room. Pushed open the large doors. Someone dead. Someone dead. Dead body. Someone dead. I don't see anybody dead. A pretty stylish looking place. I don't know about that. That painting on the right side of the room doesn't exactly scream stylish to me. Okay, then that should probably be... Oh, hey.
Huh?
She's British. Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. She's coming out swinging. Who the hell are you? What the? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with an open... Okay. Just to attack everything you see? I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time.
Huh?
A guy in a suit? Oh, hey.
Hello.
Oh, he sounds so normal. Hello. The outfit he's wearing, we've met before, haven't we? I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh.
Anyways.
You were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean.
Soybean?
Come again.
Soybean? That's right. I said it. You're a soybean. Just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. She's got a sailor's mouth on her, guys. Industry? What industry? You know who I am, right? Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer.
Golf, man!
Don't forget it,
Let's go! Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. We didn't get a title card for Eva. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Cool. These title frames look really good. A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer, but for such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I'm not confused, I look too young. Is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
Because it's true.
So,
You have them too.
Huh?
look.
Yeah, you're all wearing the same wrist straps. You're busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Eh?
Wrist strap, you say? Guys, I'm not doing a British accent. Nobody wants that, least of all me, so I'm not.
By the
Oh,
way-
gosh. Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time. So you tried taking it off, did you?
Yes.
Same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did.
Let's see.
I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean.
It's to shock us. Soybean is quite the insult to call someone. We seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So, why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? Me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know. Or is to figure out why.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Thanks. Hey, Wolfgang, what's up?
No.
Oh, behind me. Who's there? What's up? Oh, hello. There's a small girl. Who are you? Hi. Hey.
Is that a...
Oh, hey, we don't need to use that kind of language.
Miss Madison.
You'll scare her if you shout like that. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid here?
For your information,
I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. Come on now. I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa.
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young, she is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. Yes, sir. Right there in the back. Hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. But strangers. Still, what the hell was it even doing on that train? I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child, I'm a professional!
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation with rude people like you, but given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker.
Matchmaker!
Nice to meet you, I suppose.
But you're a child? You're probably not a child. But I thought I'd lead into the bit anyway. An interesting ultimate.
That's...
Aren't you a bit young for something like that? Stop saying it! I bet it snuck its way on the train because it saw all the commotion. Come on.
Look at what you've done.
Made her upset.
Of course not.
I know better than to take a gremlin too. Hey! Hey!
Miss Madison.
Grace. Grace, you're starting to piss me off a little bit too. All 5 of us were on that train.
Indeed.
They've all probably been kidnapped, yes. There are 11 other people. That makes 16.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who are on the train. God, as we embark on this
Take
new
this
journey.
seriously.
Not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those 2 events aren't that different after all. Kitchen. A place to live and eat. I'm seeing a pattern. What is this? It can't be for us, can it? It definitely is, Damon. We know how this goes. You're late. You're waiting? Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I am ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else? Probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
Filthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. I suppose I'll explore by myself. Sounds like she just wanted to show off. Whoa! Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Some sunlight. Climbing over the hedges, looking for a rope. Will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right. Climb the hedge.
No.
If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. Do you see anything strange? I noticed it. The shape of the clouds wasn't normal at all. It's almost as if they were concave. This is a ceiling! Oh boy! It's curving
can this
inwards. Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. This has got to be a 360-degree projection or something.
That's...
Actually, a video panorama? But at the same time, it made too much sense. Yeah, we're in a dome of sorts. Such is the truth I have long recognized.
Come off the grass.
Great outdoors. It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here. I wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside.
you see,
In a situation like this, making broad assumptions is all you can really do. Yeah, let's go meet the other students. Oh, it's that lady who was sniffing things. What? Whimpering? Oh, someone's crying.
Strike me pink. Oi, you.
Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Nice. Seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Fighting will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them? Yep, there we go. It worked. Nice. Hi. It's okay.
Hello.
It's okay. What's your name?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Oh, Eloise. It's okay. Why were you hiding?
Okay.
I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, she just couldn't handle it. She got overwhelmed. She can't call her
I
mom.
understand.
No.
Seriously?
Well,
Since when we were friends. Damon, shut up! Shut up! You're being annoying. Before I went into flight mode, this girl is just as clueless as us. It seems she also passed out on that train. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
Very well.
When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Who is this dude? Hello? What's up? A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back. Why are you like this? Just wave back.
Pay attention.
He looks like a cool looks like a cool dude.
All good.
He stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
We can forgive you if you give us your name.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Cool. I can't wait for him to kill someone. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it, I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all of those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, never. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. That doesn't answer the question!
Believe me.
I've never taken a human
I
life.
see.
Sure. Guess this guy knows how to keep his
So-
cool. Oh, there are so many people in here. Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
It's only a
No.
tree. I'm not even sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
I crushed some of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Possible.
A tree of this size.
Look at this.
It's real. Explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard pressed to find a school with an installation like this. A
In any
museum,
case,
a strange aesthetic. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
You see,
Where are the other people who were on the train? That's a
That's
good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course. The Academy said they reserved that train for its students. But did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Yeah, you did, in a very uncouth manner.
I see.
I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us?
Anywho.
Can I answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others
I
already?
understand.
We should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we can do right now. Oh boy, we get to take our pick of people that we want to talk to first? Who do I want to talk to first? There's so many interesting folks, and I want to talk to Pirate Guy first because I want to hear his voice. Hey, glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock. You locked them out?
See?
Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
Oh my god, his voice is so low. I can't even come close to replicating it. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
I want to talk for a sec. You're a pirate, right? That kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Eh?
I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. I know the seas like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the northern and southern waters. I'm the king of... Oh, he's got it!
Hero of the storm. I am Jean de la Mer.
Oh, let's go! He's even flexing. Look at this guy's arms. Oh my god. Ultimate ship captain. Already an instant favorite for me. I love this dude. This guy's got a great attitude.
Is that really true?
Oh man.
Golly.
Oh man, is she Southern? Oh boy.
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent
Wait
yet.
just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Also great. She's huge. Let's go. She's huge and Southern. Let's go. A real blacksmith, hey? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made a sword? Oh, no, no, no! I'm not slipping into a British accent. Stop it. You stop that. Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you name it, I can forge it. Yeehaw, 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 yeehaw. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Oh, she's so cute! I love her! She's so good! So, how has your kind not gone extinct? Oh, blacksmiths, I understand. Made redundant by technology,
Can't you
I understand. Without overworking
Well,
yourself?
I don't like to admit it.
Against modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. These hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen. There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin'. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie.
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine.
Oops.
I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Hold on! What? Is she talking directly to me? Why is this happening? Is she already saying that my content is trash? Guys, what's going on? I need help. Oh, okay. Not about me. False alarm. We're good. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Wait. Over here.
Oh crap! New guy over here!
Huh?
You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy together again. Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montiago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kai Montiago? Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Right in the ego.
Oh, he's doing it for
I
me.
thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump. But
Oh no! We already made him cry. Let's go. Ultimate influencer. Sick. Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. Huh, sounds like K-pop stans. For legal purposes, that's a joke. Oh my god, that was a joke. Please don't kill me. What about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh. I'm Diana Venezia, your local cosmetologist.
Okay.
If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
Oh, why did you sound so unsure at the end there, Diana? Nice to meet you. I'm Damon, ultimate asshole. You're just a makeup... Dude, you suck!
For your information.
The makeup artist.
Indeed.
The biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
well put.
Well, she's probably gonna die, so not anymore.
Come on!
You know what I really love about this guy? His voice acting always sounds muffled because it's coming from within a mask. That's pretty good. Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
All I wanted was your name.
Hi.
Huh.
Figures.
Oh, it's more people.
Slipping and sliding.
How's it slipping and sliding? Who are you?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer.
Oh, sick.
Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if Damon was an actual shrimp. He acts like it. What's up, Jet? Saw, dude. What's slipping and sliding? A drag racer, given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm? Did you just Scooby-Doo laugh? Is that what I just heard? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? Oh, I look really nervous.
Mark Bursky. I produce music.
Okay. It's okay, you don't need to tell us anything else. Is your hat something that is eating your head?
It's nothing.
Oh, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
No, my man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance.
No. Hell yeah. Oh, it is like a Scooby-Doo laugh.
Yo, I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer.
Oh.
Don't forget it, Kay.
Okay. All right, Cassidy. Cool. Never change. Yo, does she have hold on. Does she have a controller and sickle on her hat? Is that what I'm looking at right now? I sure hope it is. Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Oh God, I should take notes. 20 million of them? I promised my comrades my streaming schedule. My comrades. So I'm just kind of freaking out.
Again.
Hey, hey.
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. Oh, they all make communist jokes. I know they do. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
Let me see how it is.
Oh, okay.
Bourgeoisie scum.
Whoa! I stream for the betterment of the human race. It's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money? Tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Dang, she's like Mr. Beast. Hello there. You look scary. You look like you could step on me. Can we cut that out, please? I have you on the train. You're really ultimate students. Correct. We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
Dang, hey, you can't say the hell is your damage. That's exactly how you think, okay, Damon? That's it. You know her? She's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. With Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Oh, dang, you've memorized my resume.
If I may ask.
Anyone knows about Winona. That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Yeah, guys, she could definitely step on. Ultimate entrepreneur. Hi, Winona. No last name, I see. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. That doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She's gonna force it, dude. Looks, talent, and wealth. An auspicious match. I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation. Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. Dang, towards the most wondrous romance. Nope. I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather have financial reparations from the academy. The boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook.
Hello?
Oh! Nice. That's a classic.
The hell?
Oh, sorry. I was off for a bit there.
A cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. Ouch! The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm.
Oh, he sounds so tired.
Historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
He sounds so tired. He sounds so tired. This art is phenomenal, guys.
Impressive.
A fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. Oh, get destroyed! Patawomek River Museum in I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. If you can't stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. If you can stay awake. But it's important knowledge nonetheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing the internet. You're not wrong. And here we are, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue? What's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked, 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. And surprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
I don't believe I've ever asked your name, loud woman advisor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. Building over there.
Man.
Locale.
Meh.
You have to speed run them. Gaming references from someone else? The universe has been thrown out of balance. The name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace?
I'm not too familiar.
Dang. It's Mark, right? No. I got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
A debater?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
So like a bargain bin lawyer.
Hiya.
Come on, darling. You can do it.
See?
Share your name. Eva. Just Eva?
Just like my video games.
Like the spy? Eva Tsunaka. That's a very pretty
Now,
name.
would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? Let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva? You never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Oh yeah, baby! Ultimate liar! Let's go. Let's go. Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing. Ah! It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But...
As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That was when it happened. There it is. The classic.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Sure.
Doubt it.
Eden's Garden Academy.
You think?
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. For proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. So you enter the building across from me. From there we can begin proper preparations for a formal introduction.
I must take note of this.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. We mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. Oh yeah! Body time? Body time! Woo-wee! Let's go! The battered, bloody body of a young woman. It's body time, folks.
What?
There's no way.
Nice.
Holy.
Nice.
Dude!
Yeah. Never even saw her. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered. Man, this guy's just a big nerd. You think that she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit. Eva silently walked over to the body. What are you doing? She crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the? You. Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
This girl, she's just a dummy.
How?
It's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Why should we believe
It's
you?
the truth.
You don't believe me, inspect it yourself. I have a feeling that the if you don't believe me, do it yourself type trope, that's gonna be something we're gonna be doing for the whole game. I can do it.
Are we ready?
Turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
I'll be damned.
It is a dummy.
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was a fake?
You see?
My intuition? Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
There's something under the dummy. A tablet. He's holding a tablet. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell.
Aye.
Would have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
For real?
What is on the tablet? It's loading something. Ooh, in its place was a photo of the girl. Kara Koskinen. Ultimate teacher's aide, 5'6", 112 pounds. Gender, female, age 18. And finish loading. Just after that image. Oh yeah, baby, it's our classic. It is our cause of death and information. Let's go. She was stabbed 28 times in her torso. 28 times, you say?
28 stab wounds.
Her torso and died from blood loss. The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Time of death is unknown. Oh, oops. They read it. Okay, my bad. Because it is a body report. It's revealed to be a dummy, and now a body report? Took you long enough to find that tablet? Long, long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death, the surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone.
Not okay!
Great.
Back off.
Nice. Yeah, baby. This is it, guys. Let's go. And she got shocked. Nice. Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap.
Fuck you!
Woo! Very good. Nice voice acting. Lovely, Grace. You love to hear it. Is this girl really trying to make us solve an... Is this school? Oh my god.
Don't say that.
I can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. School board executives. Oh boy.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. Just be on my way. Can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone.
Sure.
I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. I don't know if that's...
Oh.
I don't know if...
Don't get close.
Yeah, great. Better them than us.
No.
Really let us go if we
Stay
investigate? Take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Oh boy. Let's go! Oh, what a cool graphic, guys. It's investigation time. Let's get it. I should go back over that tablet. Yeah, we need to look over every detail that we can get. The victim is Kara Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. I am vibing with this music. Let's go. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Okay. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death, unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns, in addition to 28 stab wounds? I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, damn. Killer is totally sick in the head. Truth bullet, let's go, Danganronpa! For real? Yeah, it's a really gruesome sight. I swear on my dragster that I've never seen anything like it.
You get me?
I mean, I don't make a habit of running into dead bodies, but still, you know?
I know.
Just some puppet. Where have you been trick-or-treating, Wolf Creek Crater? A discovery like this would traumatize anyone. Okay, well, it seems like Jet won't be of help. Let's talk to Big Man. God, he really does remind me of Rengoku. Somehow, we have a mannequin indistinguishable from a real human. Our captors must not be tight on money. They could produce an amazing TV show, certainly. Damn it, it's just a doll, Damon. Stop hesitating. All right, time to look close. Slumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. Trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. Still, I'm sure it looks awful. Like, I can only imagine. The girl has been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need this tablet to know that. However, her cause of death, you'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. The wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. Not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. There was dried blood underneath them, but not on the rest of her hand. A classic. Must be the murder weapon. Yes, sir. And an assault rifle with blood on it. The initial sight of the rifle, the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was a rifle near her body? That rifle. Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something.
No.
Before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. He released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Protruded a loaded bullet.
I see.
Oh, that's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. A loaded gun? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? That gun was purely for intimidation? It's not very logical, but it'd be a twisted game to play with the victim. let's step over her, not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? Interesting. I will say, it's pretty refreshing to have a main character that isn't like just all nice and good and like always trying to be good. This guy's an arrogant piece of work, and I kind of appreciate that. She stepped away from the corner, behind the door.
Dude,
I'm disappointed in you.
Huh? So hackneyed.
A step ladder?
Pardon me.
An ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. That's certainly what the victim would want. A guy that doesn't get my references is no fun to be around. What reference was that? Hold on, what am I missing? Step ladder? Okay, bucket time. It's a bucket, pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. Why is it randomly lying here? It smelled like bleach? Oh?
Gotta stay one step ahead.
On the shelf, they're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach. Yep.
Makes sense.
Probably not a coincidence, given the thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. I'll never be able to handle it. Hey, Ingrid, what's up?
Golly.
These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of the cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s. Huh? You recognize them? Because I use them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
Old chemicals do the job better, since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to alert the fuzz. Oh, dang. So she's big, she's a blacksmith, and she illegally procures cleaning supplies? Sick. That security camera, it's brand new. Yep. Like the other items in here, did it recently get cleaned or something? My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. All right, everyone, that's time. Look at you all. You investigated the crime scene so well. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting zap happy. See you soon. What does that mean? We know what that means. Let's go. Only a couple people participated in this investigation as well, so...
Come off the grass.
What the hell is a class trial? Guess is as good as mine.
Duh.
We're going to court.
What? What?
He's going to put us on trial?
Listen to me.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found?
Just saying.
It makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could that stuff be for?
Well put.
Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
Wait a minute.
Near the Tree of Ignorance.
Focus.
Only thing...
Just follow me.
Let's get our butts over there. She's treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, this is going to be a nuisance to deal with. It's Cassidy.
Okay.
Oh, it's because this is a game. This is a game, Damon. Oh, you know what? I entered here before, didn't notice how conspicuously like a door that looks like. So, oops. A big tree, overused religious symbolism is tight. I really hope we get let out after this.
Oi, you.
Can you confirm, liar chick?
Come off the grass.
She's clearly faking her talent.
Am I hearing you right?
Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret to hide? But she's the one who brought that gas bomb onto the train.
If no one else is gonna say it.
Hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate otherwise.
I've got something to say.
No, the liar chick's totally sus. She somehow knew that dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face? That's not normal.
Deal with it.
I told you it was my intuition. Intuition my ass.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator supposed to be again? That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I see Come on, guys! Come on. It's not that bad. Hey, Eloise, are you okay? Probably not. Oh. It's okay. We'll get out of here. I promise. I can't keep that promise. Oh, God. I want to get a feel I want to get a feel for what the characters are actually like, what their personalities are like.
Man.
They definitely have distinct styles, so I'm really excited to learn who they are.
Hey, hey.
Don't look so down. Even though things seem uncertain at the moment, try not to let it get to
Put
you.
a smile on that face.
Alright, so hey Diana, I understand that was supposed to be really reassuring. I get it. I totally get it. I totally understand. That came off as threatening, and I cannot shake that feeling. Not gonna lie to you. I'm so sorry. I feel threatened. It's not your fault. Aw, you're sweet, Diana. You're sweet. There's gotta be an elevator somewhere around here.
What do you think?
It's hidden behind some kind of crud. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's called, awesome. It's called...
Yeah.
Hey, I thought it was funny, Jet. Don't worry about it. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There were cracks all over the mask, but one of the eyes was even missing.
What you doing?
You notice the statue too, don't you?
What about...
Maybe if we find the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen. Like a puzzle-solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Sounds easy.
You saying we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Yeah, they are fully just making him Scooby-Doo laugh. That is awesome.
Whatever.
This isn't a never mind. Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand. You found it.
Nice.
That must be it. We just stick it back in the mask? Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. And then nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, is that the... Oh, I thought they were super subverting expectations with it being the obvious thing that is obvious, and then it's actually not it.
Golly.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite lines in the entire game right now. And there it is. Oh, boy. The Tree of Ignorance, huh?
Yo!
Nice job, Cassidy. Nice. Oh, it's the Tree of Knowledge, not Ignorance. Oops. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature but does not achieve it. And just so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Game over, man! Game over!
Nice! Nice! You love to hear it? There's stairs at the foot of the opening.
Question mark?
Okay.
Yep.
That's totally something I would do.
If I may ask. Duh.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
My dear.
Elementary, my dear. Oh, yeah! For those of you who don't know, guys, the people behind this project, they have hit every single check in the boxes. They have ticked every single box. This is it's so Danganronpa. This is really it, guys. This is so sick. It's so good. It's so good, and I'm so excited about it. Elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. And here we go. We stood in silence. 16 worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's what we were, after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place. And for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene? An investigation? A creepy statue? An elevator in a tree? None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger. And in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. Don't be so sure, Damon. Don't be so sure. Oh boy. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors opened. Nice. In front of us was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums had been arranged into a circle. Were those for us? Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions.
However...
And if we don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
Back off.
Not this zapping shit again.
Miss.
Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Looks like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day. There was no avoiding it. We had to assume our places. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! Scanning the faces around me. Everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. No free will. No choice in our actions. All we could do is move forward. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Oh man, this music goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. So we've got 5 truth bullets. Oh god, guys, it all goes so hard! Prologue. Vows created by stitches and needles. Let's get started. Last trial in session, baby! I'm ready to go.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place.
Uh-huh.
Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim.
Uh-huh.
Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place.
And if we're wrong?
Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
Cool.
That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
I'm just gonna let this rip. I'll let her play, guys.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here!
Okay, Grace.
Somebody get me out of here!
Oh my god. Just do the thing, man. Oh, she got shocked unconscious.
What happened to her?
Oh, shit! They fried her brain!
I mean, I guess.
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly.
Oh, British people.
On that note, please, carry on.
The people running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trial...
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy.
Yeah, let's go, Jet!
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds,
She's so
yes,
short.
but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to.
Wow, he is so much taller than some of us.
Look at that. A debate's already underway.
Oh boy. That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. During non-stop debates, your classmates will speak one after another without interruption. Students may say things that contradict the truth, and it's your job to determine which statements must be broken in order to progress the trial. For your ammo, you have been armed with the truth bullets you gathered during the investigation. Truth bullets that are relevant to the debate will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim your reticle and press the right key to fire. You want to aim for words highlighted in gold. Those are the weak spots. A lie or contradiction may be hiding within a weak spot. Carefully compare your classmates' statements to the evidence you have gathered, and use the correct truth bullet to destroy the relevant weak spot. If things are flying by too fast, use the spacebar to concentrate. This will temporarily slow down time. Speaking of time, be sure not to run out of it. That's an automatic game over. Not that someone of your caliber would ever fail.
He's lying.
Anyway, press the F3 key to revisit these controls. Don't jump to too many conclusions. Okay, here we go. Ooh! Ooh, this looks so good! It sounds so good! Assault rifle and bloody knife. Okay, got it.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true?
Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
Yeah?
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene.
Uh-huh.
But the body was pretty bloody.
Sure.
And what could have spilt that blood besides that big, scary gun?
Ah, that's right. There was a gun.
You hear that, liar man? She agrees.
Huh? Wait. That's wrong. All right, let's do that again. Cool. The loudest voices in the room aren't always the smartest. I could definitely learn from that. Uninformed argument is never difficult to shoot down. All right, this is your baby's first. This is your baby's first. Come on, Cassidy.
Besides that big, scary gun.
Nice.
No, that's wrong.
Nice. That looks so good. Woo! Cool.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Not wrong.
Oh, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
Oh, you didn't?
All right, then tell me. How was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details.
Cassidy!
If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
Come on! We know what it is! Oh, this is really cool. This looks really cool. Yes, sir.
I got it. The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Lysocam's razor gotta ruin everything.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird, choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
I didn't like that exchange at all between Desmond and Ingrid. I wasn't a fan of that. Just saying.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Good point.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
It's okay, Diana. We're just ironing the kinks out. Oh, here we go again. All right.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Sure.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them.
The gun wasn't broken.
And yet, they did.
It was just never fired.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun. But considering the details of the victim's death, I'm inclined to think otherwise. Oh, that was it!
No, that's wrong!
Wow. The logic in this game, guys, a bit harder for me to get than I thought it might be.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
Sure.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
Yes.
It wasn't the killer. It has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet.
Makes sense.
She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Of course.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
Yeah, shut up.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
Oh, Cassidy.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
That's not technically true.
Eh?
There's evidence of a struggle between
Yeah,
the
we
victim
know
and the
that.
killer.
We know that. We know that. It's the victim's hands. Yep.
This is it. We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker.
Uh-huh.
Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
Uh-huh.
If she wanted to, she could have.
Maybe she didn't want to?
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
I'll talk about agree points. Thank you. You would have noticed that some phrases were blue. I was wondering about that. Agree points, they are the counterpart to weak spots. As the name would suggest, if an agree point aligns with the evidence you've gathered, you can use your truth bullets to prove it correct. Simply aim your reticle at it as it would a weak spot and shoot. In your pursuit of the truth, you must be prepared to corroborate your classmates' testimonies. When it would be wise to do so is for you to figure out. Good luck. Let's go! Bucket, tablet, victim's hands, bloody knife.
That slimy killer pulled a fast and knocked the gun out of her hands.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Sure.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Nice. Good angle. I'm focusing so hard. Why did the victim not shoot her attacker? It must have been someone that she knew.
Right? Wrong! That didn't coming.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Consent! Yeah, okay. So it was the tablet, not the bucket. I think I got the right idea, but just the wrong truth bullet.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on.
True.
According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her.
Uh-huh.
Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle
Thank
of
you,
bleach.
Damon.
That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
You're telling me.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hand.
I guess so.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in
I guess
the
they
past,
could have,
and we can't
but they
change
didn't.
that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out. No, not yet.
Oh boy.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far.
Oh, you're so dangerous, Wolfgang.
Because
I know
of
you
we're
are.
One step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name.
Sure.
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
A bit cheeky there.
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I knew she'd wake up. I knew she'd wake up.
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire.
Well, that's kind of what it's been like to watch my gameplay of the case, so I'm
That
sorry.
smoke must have clouded your vision, cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room. And elephant in the room?
Is there?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. When we found it, it was neat. The gun and knife were just thrown.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents?
Sure.
And what is
Yeah,
this?
bucket,
Go on.
bucket, 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 bucket. Nice shot! Oh no, not a non-stop to bucket time! Give me buckets! Yep. There we go.
I got it.
Got it. Didn't even need to hear the rest of it. To be fair, I guess some of these people didn't investigate the crime scene, like at all. They didn't.
She's correct.
They didn't engage
The killer
with
put
what
the
we were
chemicals
doing.
in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach.
So it did.
If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Sure.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Aw, Ingrid.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that
What do
bucket
you
to
think,
spill bleach in the victim's
Grace?
eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so
Oh,
it's
I
unlikely
guess.
he threw
Okay.
it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
What are we trying to say here? Was it a trap?
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Which means it was a trap. It fell on her head?
Burns to the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals
Sure.
came from above?
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
Oh! Cassidy did find a useful clue. There's a stepladder behind the door. Yeah, it's the door. It's the door. It's the door. We got it. Guys, we understand how this works.
I got it. I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant.
Sure.
When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like
It sounds pretty feasible to me.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless
Yeah, we got a
abnormally tall,
stepladder.
It'd be difficult.
Well,
Yep. Ooh, spot selection. Ooh, ladder time, step ladder time. Yay!
It appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see,
Nice.
I see. It makes sense with
Grace.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Please just leave us alone.
hey, don't be like that.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Uh-huh. What are we doing? Where was the killer hiding?
The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Sure.
Creating the crime scene we found. Great job, guys. We're actually doing this.
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It wasn't fake.
It's an ugly
though.
sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl
Yeah,
was
she
carrying
was
a gun.
probably trying to kill someone.
She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
Wolfgang?
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds.
Nice!
No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Nice! Way to go. Way to go, Project Eden's Garden team. You guys really did that one. And way to go to Wolfgang Akure's voice actor for destroying that line. Well done.
Wait, who's Kara?
Good job, Jeff.
It was the victim's name. Didn't anyone read the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We've figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Oh.
Huh?
I like this.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion?
He's so menacing.
This isn't about efficiency. This is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Ooh, personal attacks.
What the hell? Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Sure.
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked them out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous.
Sure.
Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible,
28 stab wounds is a bit.
Look like this.
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
I would as well.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened?
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud, you seem a little pressed.
Yeah.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Oh my goodness. Wow! Things are getting emotional. What is this? Weak spot, truth cylinder, pathos. Well, you've only been using logical arguments to further the trial so far. Now might be a good time to change your approach. The pathos mechanic. During non-stop debates, the emotionally charged commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos statements. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them with your reticle and pressing E or LT. The pathos statement will then be loaded into your truth cylinder. Find a weak spot that is directly contradicted by the pathos statement and fire. If successful, you will make a powerful emotional argument to counteract your opponents. While you'll always be able to advance the trial using pure logic, emotional arguments can lead to some unique conversations. Interesting. Wow. Oh, I should look for that then. Okay. That's a new mechanic. I don't recognize that one.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Sure, Wolfgang.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
No, we shouldn't.
This could have been self-defense.
It could have been.
You don't even know the damn killer.
It's true.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
Oh my gosh, Wolfgang.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
Okay.
So says the ultimate liar.
Okay. We've got lawyer's intuition. Was this murder justified, or was it truly unforgivable? I feel like I have an obligation to find the truth.
To kill Kara.
This is really interesting to see how this works.
There's no trust you.
Yes!
No, that's wrong!
Yes! Pathos counter! Let's go! That's so cool.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine.
I mean, they are ultimates, right?
He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before.
It's true.
If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
I guess so.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, We should have faith in him.
Can't wait for Wolfgang to kill someone.
Yeah! Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Aww.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy.
That's me, I guess.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guys convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Sure.
Thank you all for your support.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're Disembodied Voice! We've figured out your stupid case. Now let us leave!
Nice.
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped.
What?
Oh my
We
god.
went
through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned?
We'll do that for
It'll
you.
be good practice.
For what?
Fine. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth.
Nice.
Let's dig into it.
Time to bring this trial to an end. It's time for the closing argument. During closing argument, you must summarize the case from start to finish. Your medium will be a comic book, because why wouldn't it be? Since the class has a relatively good understanding of the case, some parts of the comic are already complete. But it seems your peers have glossed over the smaller details, judging by those gaps in the story. To fill these gaps, you have been provided with a collection of stock panels. To navigate the stock, and press spacebar to select a panel. Hover your mouse over the relevant gap and press the left key to insert the panel if you wish to undo your selection. Okay. Don't forget the Q and E keys. These are how you... okay. By the way, gaps will reveal a hint if you hover over them. Now stand up straight and fix that tie. We've got a case to close. Where did the killer hide? Okay, where are we going? Going up a step ladder, opening the door, in the janitor's closet. What was the victim carrying? Am I? Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. I've got going up a step ladder, opening the door, in the janitor's closet. How the killer reached the door frame. Yep, we got that. Very good. Opening the door. Yep. Where did the killer hide in the janitor's closet? Probably. Yep. What did the killer pour into the bucket? My bad. Nice. And finally, what did the victim do when they were stabbed? Very good. We've managed it.
I got it.
Let her rip.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
She had a gun, but for what reason?
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle.
Sure.
That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
Right.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest.
That's one way to put it, Ingrid.
He slid inside that little janitor's closet where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Bold of you guys to assume that it was a guy. Here's our bleach.
They needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
Correct.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
Nice,
nice.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame.
Correct.
There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door...
You got it, Cassidy.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the...
Okay.
The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim
Why did she
tried
have
to
a
open
gun?
the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Nice.
Youch!
Thank you, Jet, for that. Oh boy.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking
That does
Kara.
not look good. Oh
In
my
a fit of rage and cruelty,
God.
he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case.
Good job, guys.
Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who's Horace?
Who the hell is... No one cares!
Wait, is Horace the...
We've done your end
the
of the
killer?
bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second?
You may.
This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it.
Will we know?
However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while?
I guess you should.
Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
Hi, Diana. What are we seeing? Oh, you're classic. Yes, sir. And there he is. Hello. Hello there.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled.
Oh, boy. Oh, hi. What's your name?
What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land, serve it, or will you set it ablaze?
I don't know.
Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
I don't even know what you're asking us.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, me too, Jet.
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No.
Oh.
You don't address your superiors like that.
He looks so weird.
Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Okay, Tozu. A pleasure to meet you. Oh boy. End of the class trial.
Well done.
You can call me Tozu for short.
Hey.
What do you mean by killing game?
Must go on.
Would end once we reach the climax of the case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning. Of what?
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious? You, my dear subordinates,
Blood is rushing.
are going to kill each other. That's like... That's not...
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then...
But you said we could go home if we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way.
What?
What are you talking about? You lied to us!
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth, and if I recall correctly... Should you all agree on the right answer, you'll be free to leave this place. Yeah. Thanks, Tozu. I specifically said you could leave this room, not go home.
You...
Nice.
Not okay!
Yeah! There you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden's Garden Academy? Bullshit! What am I doing believing someone like him? There's no other way around it. He's lying.
Dude!
Oh boy. And watch you peasants run away.
Pathetic.
I can't host a game without any contestants.
Please don't.
Oh no. We're gonna start crumbling at the seams.
There's no need to worry.
We're all civilized here. No one is going to kill simply because they've been ordered to. That's what they say all the time. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal?
Let's see.
A match between unprepared, unfit players? You could hardly call that a match. In much the same way this game you proposed, A killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll abandon our morals so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft. Softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see a fly in my room, I catch the poor deer in a jar and return her to nature.
I would never.
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see, I see.
That's your argument, is it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me. Regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise.
Plot twist.
Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive.
Such a spoilsport.
Oh, and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game.
Get out.
How? All you did was make us play detective.
Plot twist.
And for good reason. Oh boy. If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The results will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? This is our classic, guys. This is our tried and true. This is our premise, baby. This is it.
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to slaughter.
Such
nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. You may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. Out of the 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive?
No shot.
2 people? That's hardly better than if someone gets away with murder.
Well done.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet with every passing trial, you'll all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go
And
on.
that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human compassion?
I have an appetite.
I can't wait to see all of you in action. And there he goes. The madman's loud, tinnitus-inducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind. Oh no!
Times you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Oh my god!
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Okay!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Okay, nice. Is she gonna get shocked? And when it looked like she wasn't going to be satisfied until he was dead, I saw it. From out of nowhere, a tiny red dot appeared on Grace's face.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
But before we could do anything... Okay! Oh. Alright, I thought you guys were gonna do that! I thought we were doing this! I thought we were gonna start with 15, like we always do. But no, not this time. Oh my god. Okay. Hi. Hello. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her mask. The design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with him.
You.
Oh my god.
For real?
This is getting out of hand. Oh, come on, Cassidy! Now there are two of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Everyone slowly backed away from Tozu, suddenly fearful for their lives. What a shocking and unnecessary display of violence.
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well, now that you've become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara, if any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans.
Pardon me.
Even though she misses her shots? That was just a warning. I assure you, it'd be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability.
In any case...
Regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. Meh? You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents.
No matter.
Truthfully, I don't. But I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest.
We will not succumb!
Even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure farcical courtroom procedures. Grace was trying to compose herself, still clearly shocked by her run-in with death.
Don't test me.
No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate would fall for this bullshit? That's right. My friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve. We won't throw all that away for your killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape. We have to. One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they were saying, so willing to blindly put their faith in each other, and for some reason, it made me sick.
My.
Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with this idea.
Hi.
What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? The voice inside me was answered by another.
No.
You've got it all wrong. The students turned their attention towards Eva, surprised by her words. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. Well, instead of resorting to random and hominem attacks, why don't you explain your reasoning?
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, just look around the room.
What a joke.
Excuse me?
Look.
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all of these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along? Is it possible you want to make everyone vulnerable so that it will be easier for you to kill them? That's
enough.
Suddenly, Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively. Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given all of us a vote of confidence. Yeah, it's something we all needed.
Please.
So stop trying to turn us against each other. Please. The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Eva. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. Eva's right. Huh?
No!
Damon, not you too!
I know.
Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone, but Eva made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of other people's lives. Whether it's to see our families again, or for the sake of our talents.
Don't say that!
No! I would never kill anybody!
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals.
Hold on.
What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? His question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer suppress my true feelings.
That's wrong.
Look, the title barely means shit nowadays, alright? Most ultimates are just dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talents don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching out public attention for their own goals. Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me.
Running a business that feeds millions is pointless?
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on. There's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations.
That was very...
Don't you mean the rest of us? You're an ultimate too. Yeah, what the hell makes you so special? I could feel their words worming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality.
Yeah.
Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through that trial.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Shrimp?
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just because you can say words nobody understands? Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? Watch your step, lest you trip and fall from the unparalleled heights of your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're in the middle of a death game?
The hell?
Wait, I wasn't trying to... It was no use. They turned against me, hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads.
Isn't this lovely?
Who? Do I sense anger? Hatred? An unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? Well, save that for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. Now can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He returned to his podium with the masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight. They must all be exhausted. And they all look so scared and tense.
Hey.
Still, we're not going to kill anyone. Right, guys? No matter what happens, we're all going to make it out of here okay. It was only when the madman had left that reality truly began to set in. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. How did this happen? I just wanted to help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily, and now I'm being treated like the bad guy? Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cued the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfathomable nightmare, an unrelenting despair. The beginning of the killing game. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yes! Yes! That is it! That is it! Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, and of course the theme is based off of Danganronpa's main theme, because why wouldn't it be? Oh my god. Oh, it sounds so good. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. Ready? Cause I sure as hell ain't! Oh my god. Wowee. That's it, right? Vows woven by stitches and needles. And everyone's here. 0 kills, 16 surviving members. To be continued. Wow. Wow, guys. That is so insane. Okay, guys, so look. For those of you who have played the Danganronpa games before, you already know what's coming. Well, I mean, in terms of the actual story writing, of course you don't, but the amount of care and love and attention to detail and efforts that just went into this game, it's so readily apparent. The writing, the direction of the arts, the consistent style, the inspiration of the actual base Danganronpa series behind it all, the voice acting, the music, the music was, it fits so perfectly. Everything was crafted to provide a holistic Danganronpa fan game experience, and I am so impressed. I am so impressed, and I am so excited for what's going to come next. I cannot wait the amount of time it's going to take for the next chapter to come out. But of course I understand that it's going to take forever because there was so much work that went into this and it took so long to come out with the prologue. But everyone who has worked on this in any capacity, anyone who has lent their talent to this project should be immensely proud. They really should be. I mean, look, I auditioned to voice act for this game and I'm so happy with, they all sound so good. They all sound so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited by what's gonna happen next, and I think that this fan game, is going places. I am so excited to cover it. I can't stop talking about how excited I am. This is gonna be so good, guys. It's gonna be so good, and it's making me want to play the other Danganronpa games on my channel. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm just going to stick with this. I think that this will be everything that I need. There's obviously going to be a bit of time in between each chapter, but we'll wait. At least I will wait. I will wait patiently for what's next. So thank you to the developers and the staff and everybody that has worked on the project. Thank you for this, because this has truly been so exciting and it's made everything so fun. And also, like, for the 12 days of 7 and for this Christmas season, I'm so excited. I got goosebumps. Like, I get it in my hands and, like, in the bottoms of my arms. Maybe that's just me, but, like, I'm really feeling it. Well done to everybody. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. And I will see you guys in the next one. So for now, have a good rest of your day. And I will see you soon. Bye.